Fall is an excellent time for planting or transplanting trees or shrubs in the garden. And now that I've said that, I have to tell you that I transplanted this wisteria vine this past spring, which is also a good time for transplanting. This vine was almost dead, and look how beautifully it's grown over the summer season. So if you have a plant that's not doing well, or maybe it's the wrong location, then transplant it. And now's a good time to do that. I'm getting ready to plant this area, and this is of course a beautiful lavender, and I've used it for its foliage color. This is a dwarf variety of rhododendron that's nicely budded and is going to be beautiful in front of this wisteria and flower earlier. But look what's happened here. Look at these weeds. Let's get them out by all means. Get rid of them. We don't want them growing in that soil. We don't want to transplant weeds into the garden, do we? So this is going to be a nice plant in front of the wisteria. And here's another plant that I want to plant, and I've already prepared the planting hole. This is a Nandina, Nandina domestica in fact. We'll just set it over here. Now, if you're not certain of the drainage in your soil, this has good drainage and I'm not worried about it. Take a bucket of water and just pour it down into that drainage hole and see how long it takes for that water to drain away. I know because of the soil throughout this area that this will drain probably in about 15 minutes. I need the moisture down there anyhow though, because I'm putting in some dry peat moss. I like whenever I plant to add moist peat moss to the soil, and also I'm adding some processed manure, the stuff that you buy in the bag at the nursery or the garden center, and it needs some moisture too. Now with that also I will mix that with the existing soil below, and in this case because of the amount of water that I poured in, that's going to be kind of like soup, but that's all right because I know this will drain away. If you come back, if you do it in your garden and come back 3 or 4 hours later and it still hasn't drained away, then you know you have a drainage problem, and you probably should dig a sump hole or a French drain or something to tile away the excess water. Now, here's the plant that we're going to plant, Nandina. Oh, by the way, I'm going to put in about a handful of fish fertilizer because I know it won't burn the plant roots, and that's important. Whenever we plant into the soil, that we use a fertilizer that will not burn the roots. Okay, I'll take this out of the pot. Whoops, the label fell in here. Take it out. Set it upright. Pull the surrounding soil in, and be sure the top of the root ball is level with the soil surface. That's all you have to do. It's easy, and now's a perfect time for planting or transplanting trees and shrubs into the garden.